Back to my channel. My name is Dara and I'm excited for this topic because this is a brand new thing that, has appeared in my life that I think is beneficiary for me, and I just like to share it with y'all. Now, coming back from being in the hospital again, I know it's been so long since I did a video, almost I think a month, and the surprise, coughing up blood again, me being sick, my diabetes, kind of rising up there, not being able to be manageable, and all this resurfacing up again has caused a lot of strain on my body. And so after the hospital for the 2 weeks, I personally took a little vacation from recording just so everything can settle down. I can just, relax, recover. And that's why I haven't posted in a while. So anyways, I like to go back to my channel, and this topic is, again, like I said, something new. It's called Dexcom. It is a little thermometer, which for people with diabetes, it just sticks to your skin, and the little catheter, which is a little plastic tube, stays inside your body, and it actually calculates your blood sugars every 15 minutes, and it helps with blood sugars and what it's doing throughout the day, throughout the week, just to show just where you're getting at, what you need to do, what you need to do differently, decide for insulin, eating, for just anything you need to do diabetic wise. Now, as for me, Dexcom is brand new, mainly because that my insurance finally approved the Dexcom. So as soon as I was in the hospital about a few weeks ago, my doctor actually recommended it for me, which she was so excited because I think it was a month before she told me that they actually approved the little device through the insurance. And so I'm here to tell you basically what it is in short terms, and today is actually the day that I have to switch it out. So in this video, I'll also give you a video of me changing it out, how it's changed out. And for people who have questions, it's called the Dexcom G5. So let's just get into this video. You see right here is the Dexcom meter. It's basically the little device here, which is the Bluetooth that hooks up to the transmitter, which I have an app for my phone or the little device that comes with it to monitor my sugars every 15 minutes. Now, right now I'm going to show you how this is actually changed. With this little pieces right here, they clip off. There's a little pop noise, and it just comes off easy. So I'm going to put this down right here so it doesn't get dirty, and the catheter is actually inside my skin, and this is all the tape that's around, so we'll go ahead and peel that off. Get off because it has to stay on your body throughout, all the water, either you're taking a bath or going for a swim. That's why the tape's really hard and sturdy. But once you take it off, there it is. It leaves just a little mark, but it goes away. And this is what it looks like. Just tape and the little catheter. See if it can focus. I don't think you can see it, but it's just right there. It's a tiny little plastic tube that stays in you and helps send signals to test your blood sugar out. You just throw this part away, and you go ahead and you get the new one. This is what it looks like. All the pieces are attached. This is the tape for whenever you're ready to place it on your skin. You take these little tabs off to have the tape stick on your skin. But we're not going to do that right now. I'm showing you basically what it is, what the components are. This is the little tab that holds the needle in place. So as you're trying to put it somewhere on your body, when you push this, it doesn't push your needle in unexpectedly. And showing you how it works, I'll give you step by step of how it's inserted. So now I'm basically going around and seeing a place where I can put it, where I would like to put it. You can go either on your sides, your back, the back of your arm, or your stomach. I personally like to do my stomach and towards my back, but since I already done my back and right here on my side, I'm probably going to put it right here. Now it's very important to know just where you put it, because it does last a whole week. So whichever area you put it on, make sure that if you're diabetic and you have one, it's a good idea to take your insulin and your shots the opposite side of where you put it in. Just because if you put it in the same site, say you put it in here and your insulin, you give yourself a shot right here, the insulin's automatically going to go to here, which is going to have a reading that you already have a lot of insulin and is going to give you an inaccurate reading because it's already seeing the insulin right in your body. So I'm probably going to put it right here because I do wear, sweatpants, jeans, and I don't want to be too low to where it's cutting off right at the waistband and not being able to keep your pants, on with a belt without it hurting you. So it's better to put it up here closer. I'd say like align with your belly button or a little bit higher. I'm probably going to do it right here. Pretty good size, not too far up towards your rib cage, but not too low that it's going to be difficult to put, shorts and pants on. So I figured out an area. I'm going to go ahead and skip the part where I'm cleaning it, sanitizing it, just to make this video not as long. So I cleaned up the area. It's going to be right here with alcohol pads. So we go ahead and we take the little, let me see if I can angle it better. Take the little strips off. Now keep in mind that once you do put this tape on your skin, that's where it's going to be. You can't take it off. You can't take it off and replace it because it just wears off the stickiness. So you got to be sure you know exactly where you want to put it. Now also keep in mind that whichever angle you put it at, that's where the meter is going to be facing. Because this is the front, this is the back. So I'm going to put it, let's put it right there. Make sure your tape is secure. And once your tape is on, it's going to stay. You can, let go of it, readjust, the angle, and it's not going to come off. Now once I take this part off, which is the safety clip, once I take that off, the needle can easily go in if I push it, just barely. So this is to help make sure that I don't accidentally poke myself, like I said earlier. So once I'm ready to access it, I'll go ahead and take this off. It should just pop off like that. Now these things, careful with it. These have little, teeth, as you call it. Some people save this because it actually helps take the little device off, the Dexcom meter, that actually reads your blood sugars. But as I did in the beginning, all you had to take is separate the two little sides here and it easily pops off. Now I'm going to put this down right here. And I'm going to go ahead and put the needle in. Angle it right so you can see, and it's easy. You can barely push it in. It should just go all the way in. The needle starts right here, but the needle doesn't go all the way in because it's that long of a needle. It just goes into where, say, about an inch or two max, just so the actual catheter, the little plastic tube, goes in and is able to which is able to get to your bloodstream. Give the little Bluetooth device and a reading to send to your transmitter or phone. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in until I hear 2 clicks. There's one click. All right. I don't know if y'all could hear the 2 clicks, but there's 2 clicks. You can see all the needles all the way in, and all you have to do is hold this piece down. Let's see if you can angle it better. The little plastic part, hold it down with these 2 fingers, and with this, carry this little tube part, and just push. Let's see, and push it up. It clicks twice, and that just indicates the needle actually coming back out. And once that's out, you just push these little push bars, and it should just release the needle. Now that the needle's out, it is retracted, so there is absolutely no way that it can fall out. If you throw it away in the trash can, then it's not going to poke you. It's secure in this little tube, so it can be discarded very easily. Now since it's in, all the painful stuff is gone, needle sticking in. For me, it's not painful. Now it's time just to put this little transmitter in. Now this is the part where this little teeth thing comes in handy, or whenever you try to take it out, because here, I'll show you. It fits in perfectly. Let's see if I can glare there. It fits in perfectly to this, and it helps you push up from the little device to take it out. But like I said before, I don't use it. I just pull these 2 little tabs out. Now this little part that's still attached helps this thing secure inside the device. Now I see these 2 little prongs here. I don't know really what they're called, but this is the actual sensors, which here, there's 2 little sensors here. That's how it reads. The little catheter gets information to here through the little prongs to tell exactly what your blood sugar is, and then this Bluetooth to the device of transmission. So all you do is insert this in. It just slides in like this, little prong, and you use this little tail. You push it till, let me see, put it back in. It's a tail, and just push till it clicks. And you see it's firmly in place. It's not going anywhere. It's inside the little plastic pieces, and you can just twist this off. There you go, and that's how you change it out. So that is how it's changed. It lasts about 7 days, and it keeps me on, when it needs to be changed in case, my schedule gets hectic or I just completely forget. The transmitter actually lets me know, it's getting close up to, 6 hours it needs to be changed, all up to about 5 minutes before it has to be changed. And so I just put it in, and sorry, I'm just looking at the transmitter. It's just a little transmitter that, monitors my sugars. Let me see if it can zoom in. If it wants to zoom. No, it doesn't look like it's going to zoom in focus. But anyway, it's a little green thing. It says start sensor. And now it says that every time and I change it, just so it can register that it's a new catheter that's in. So I will go ahead and I'll push the little green button saying that I started it, and see it saying start sensor. It's calculating, and what it says is the 2-hour sensor warm up. Now what it is whenever you put it in or take a new one to insert it, it takes about 2 hours for the transmitter to, calibrate it and make sure that everything's working right. It can, excuse me, it can accurately give me a reading every 15 minutes to the position that I'm in. And so after the 2 hours, it's good that if you are diabetic or you need to check your blood sugar, just to see where it is, that you go ahead and do that with your actual meter that you have with you available. Now since it is, has to recalibrate, it will tell you by the 2-hour warm up that you have to enter 2 blood sugars just so we can get, an average of how frequent your blood sugar is within the 1 minute radius of the actual sugar itself. Completely and always accurate, because it is checking your blood sugar every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes when it reads you it's not right then and there, it's the 15 minutes beforehand whenever it first initially checked your blood sugar. Help, kind of get my blood sugars managed, how it's trending, just because of my cystic fibrosis. And if you're just diabetic in general, it does help kind of see just how your body's affecting by the sugars and what exactly your body is doing, whether it's taking the insulin, whether it's not taking the insulin, and just in general how in your daily life it's being affected by it. Well, I hope you like this video. It's very educational both to me and to you, hopefully, that if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. I love everyone's feedback. A lot more videos coming across this week, trying to catch up because it's been such a crazy month. I know it seems like for a long time, but I'll get back to how I was in the hospital, my almost another surgery, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye.